Rookie here. It's the Pat and JT podcast.
Pat and JT podcast.
Pat and JT, it's Pat and JT on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We love it that you follow us. If you do, if you don't.
If you don't, you're not hearing this.
Yeah, if you don't know who we are, you're not hearing this. But if you do, subscribe to our podcast. Because there are people that listen that haven't subscribed yet. Just hit subscribe.
You know what people miss in that?
Matt Vrzal.
Share with your friends.
Share with your friends.
Share.
Exactly.
That's a big
Please
thing.
do.
We're missing out on sharing in society. We should
More
all share.
sharing.
Yes.
All the way around, more sharing.
Yes.
So this is a weekend and happy Verz Day. Every time we have Vrzal on,
Yeah.
it's going to be Verz Day.
There we go.
So happy Verz Day. CWS in town.
Yeah.
So a lot of baseball people in town. You're going to be down at the games?
No.
No?
It's in food beverage, you're kind of at this deal where, you got staff.
Yeah.
And you want them to go have fun. And so I'm sure some of the boys and girls have tickets. So they'll help down there and I'll cover some shifts this weekend. But yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's, God, when you get to a certain age,
Yeah.
just the mass chaos of it at night.
It's craziness, right?
And I like
is.
people watch. Like I just like to get somewhere and people watch.
Yes.
But getting there is a
But you
difficult
can't.
thing. Yeah.
And it's just, and especially that first weekend, it's so packed.
And thank God it's not 1,000,000 degrees last year.
Oh,
The last 2 years on Father's Day, it was 95 degrees.
Supposed to be humid.
Is it?
I think it's going to be. It's going to turn out. This week has been a nice build up to it.
Well, and they think thunderstorms in tonight. So there's your weather on Pat and JT. On the Pat and JT pod, there's your weather forecast for tomorrow.
And it was so accurate. They say thunderstorms down there, I think.
Possibly.
Can we
See,
get a
that's
county?
the gods being pissed. They moved it
So
from
I'm looking,
Rosenblatt.
yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like 80s, 70s.
We'll deal
but
with heat and
80s.
rain.
Yeah, 80s.
Every night.
Every
Locusts.
Thunderstorms.
That's why people come back. That's why they keep coming back. TD Ameritragedy.
Everybody's
right?
everybody's all pissed because that Whistler guy from Vandy's here.
Who's that? What's that?
There's some dude that just whistles.
Oh my gosh.
You never.
No,
Google.
explain this to this.
That's
Google.
hilarious.
There's a fan from Vandy, and he'll just whistle like 3 just blunt whistles, and then they all. Well, I think even the Vandy fans are kind of tired of it. But I mean, can you imagine the debacle?
I put in Vandy Whistler.
Yep.
Boom.
Pop
there
back
he is.
up.
That is nuts.
Mine didn't because I
Put
spelled
your microphone
Vanderbilt.
by your speaker and play it.
I'll play it right through here.
It's the most annoying thing in the world.
We got new cables. No big deal. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, we're fancy guy now?
Fancy.
kind of.
Wow, we're
Tech
He did-
department.
he
Tech
found-
department.
He found new toys.
Parkville Media Tech Department.
No, he had the toys. He figured out how to use
Yeah,
them.
there we go.
I pushed the right button.
There we go.
Okay, this.
Ready?
Let's see. We're going here.
We'll see if we can get
It's
that.
just thinking. It's
know.
rolling. We might
Oh,
go
it's
through a
we're-
commercial here.
Yeah, fair. I don't think that's it.
commercial.
No, that's it. But well,
He's got his own rock band.
oh, this
Can't skip the
Oh,
commercial.
here we go.
Here we go.
Whole game.
Does he know that people
Entire
are?
game. Now that's a dulled down version. Like if you're, it is much more.
Oh,
There you go.
Tyler, now you ready, big guy?
Is that him?
That's him.
Take him yourself now. Don't fool around with him.
Where are they from?
There you go.
Where are they from?
Vanderbilt,
Where's that at?
Nashville.
Okay, because he sounds like he's a
He's
little
pretty-
south of there.
And he's probably both loaded and loaded.
I think so. I think he is loaded.
can you whistle like that? Just
No.
because he doesn't use his fingers or anything. It's just that
Yeah,
The lip-
I've tried that. I can do this.
Yeah.
I can't.
I can do this way, 2 fingers in the mouth sometimes.
I've
but-
tried that.
Yeah.
I
No, so
can't.
he's there,
Yeah,
and then
Annoying.
it's very annoying.
God forbid that they play Mississippi State with the cowbell, so you have the whistler and the cowbells, and just selling guns and ammo at the
This is
concession
kind of an
stand. It's like,
interesting
here you go.
list. So we've got. Do we have an annoying feature for each team, or is it just are those the two that stand out? Does each team bring
Michigan's
something?
just Michigan.
Well, they can't help it.
That's annoying enough.
Via football, Omaha, Nebraska people will hate Florida State, but I kind of hope they win. I hope Mike Martin wins. I think the darling will be Auburn. They're kind of they made it. They were terrible, but now they're good.
Who's the like the Chanticleers of this year? Like
This
the
should be
underdog?
Auburn.
Auburn?
Yep. And then you got Arkansas, so that will be every other Nebraskan's favorite team.
Oh,
because of Dave Van
Because
Horn.
of
Dave
Van
Van
Horn.
Horn. Yep.
got it.
And then I'm missing somebody, but they probably don't matter.
That's okay.
I just hope that little Michigan shortstop takes a line drive off the face. I don't
Oh my
that little guy.
Why? Why don't you like him?
He tried to fight Altavilla at second because he was dancing. I mean, kid got a hit.
Oh,
You haven't watched any college baseball.
not in the last.
So Nebraska wrapped up the season in Lincoln, and they won, and the boys were having a good time. And Michigan was on a little bit of a slide. They weren't playing that well. Well, Altavilla got to second. They were dancing. The kid didn't like it. He came over and started chirping, and then Altavilla was like, let's go, bro. And they stood there. So fast forward then to the Big Ten championship, and they're playing again. Altaville gets a double, of course. Dumas rolls over and kind of shoves his leg off the base.
Oh.
And Altaville gave him a little shove back. And then he's just a little soft. He's kind of that little runt that, thinks he's tough.
Got that Napoleon.
Got eye black all over his face to make him look more intimidating.
Come on, dork.
It was one of those things. I was like,
Dude.
you got a game tomorrow. Just dot him. I'm like,
right.
dot him. Dot him. Sit out that game. Then you get the next.
little rest.
You be in for the regional. Your arm needs a rest, kid.
So it looks like Texas Tech,
Yep, T-Tech. They're good.
Arkansas, Florida State, Vanderbilt, Louisville, Mississippi State, Auburn.
Texas Tech, Louisville. Texas Tech, every time I hear Texas Tech, I giggle. We played down in Lubbock when I was at Nebraska playing football, and Texas Tech, they might have scored, done something, whatever. And they started throwing painted tortillas on the field. And then I guess it's their thing. I guess they do it. But they're chucking them like Frisbees. I mean, they're flying everywhere.
And they're the Red Raiders, so what does that have to do with
Right.
tortillas?
I don't know.
Nothing.
My buddy Chris Dishman, though, who is Mexican, was just like, this is great. 'Cause this is the best thing I've ever been a part of.
People keep throwing snacks.
Like,
They're throwing food at me.
They spray paint them like they're red and black. And, he goes, not those. He goes, they got white ones. He goes, take those. And I was like, they're on the turf. I was like,
5-second rule, grab it.
But so that was, every time I hear Texas Tech, I giggle. But yeah, it'll be fun. It's an awesome deal. I like to sneak down on like the random weeknights and just watch when it's super chill. You buy your cheap ticket and then just move down about 14 rows and you're sitting on the dugout.
Especially toward the end when 60% of the teams
Well,
are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and all those fans have gone home.
Yeah.
And that's when a lot of the locals get a chance to.
Weekend will be chaos.
seat. Yeah.
But the rest of it will be fun. It's a great event.
Absolutely. So, yeah.
But it should be at Rosenblatt.
There's a lot going on. Oh, I know. I heard some people talking about that this weekend, and one of them actually said, this is somebody we all know, that said, I don't understand all of the heartfelt emotions about the loss of Rosenblatt because it wasn't that great of a stadium.
I don't know who that. I know who you're talking about, and I don't know what he's thinking. That was a great stadium for
And-
minor league baseball and
so
college baseball.
It was poorly
I guess you
built.
hate- I
It was
guess you
poorly
hate
built.
atmosphere.
Right?
Right.
It's like so it brings you back to that. It's like you can't just create atmosphere. It doesn't come with the event.
Are they how old is this person?
He's my age.
Yeah,
Had you ever gone to a game at Rosenblatt?
I think so.
yeah. I think he's a big baseball.
If
fan.
you walk
Yeah,
into
huge baseball fan.
yeah.
If you walk into so now he's to the point where he's doing better in life. He's got to have the luxury. I can't be sitting in
Maybe
this.
he's
If
a
you
Cubs
walk-
fan. I will tell you that.
Then he's an idiot.
Okay, there you go. And you know him too.
You do know him.
Then he's a moron.
He did. He posted that
Wrigley
the other
is the
day, and I'm
same
like,
thing.
Right.
I'm like, that's not the point.
If you walk into a baseball stadium and it doesn't smell like stale beer, you are wrong.
Right.
They aren't doing it right.
Yeah, inside the concourse of Rosenblatt, it was stale
wanna-
beer and
who is
dirt
this?
from inside the stairwells, and that smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to unfriend this person.
You
Are
got-
we friends? Am I friends with
You
this
probably
person?
are.
Well, we are not now.
Yeah, I saw him post that, and I thought,
Going in the
dude,
neighborhoods
that-
and tailgating
and
people's yards.
TD
and-
Ameritrade that's great. That's shiny and it's new and it looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
But it hasn't developed the personality
It's
yet.
all sham by Creighton to get a better
Right.
stadium.
There you go.
Let's be honest.
So,
Yeah.
But
right?
when I went down last year, 2 years ago, caught a game, and I was talking to LSU fans there, and we were just having
I
a
like
back
their
and forth
fans.
for sure. And they said, "Man, I really, really miss Rosenblatt," and the dude started to cry. And he's like, "We had the phone number of the guy's yard. We parked in there for like 10 years."
Oh my gosh.
He said we would just get in, and I would call him and be like, "You guys are great for the weekend." He goes, "We'll take care of it when you get here." He goes, "It's awesome." He goes, "We pull our RV right in their yard." He
Yeah.
goes, "And we just hang out. The family, they come out and eat with us." He's like, "They were part of us."
See, nobody hears that side of it because
You
all
can't-
anybody hears is, "Oh, the parking was crap."
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's awful. You couldn't get anywhere.
And it was, but it's just like it is
That
down
was
at TD
part-
Ameritrade too.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't get
true.
anywhere. You park 18 blocks away and
try to get an Uber.
You're putting 25,000 people into a stadium. Like, what do you think is going to happen?
Exactly.
Unless you go underground, like build some underground roads and just dart out of there somewhere, and they'll kick you out on like
Right. And honestly,
20th Street.
it's just a testament to the popularity of something that grew. That it grew. It's not like the area itself probably looked exactly the same as
Right.
when the stadium was built because most of the houses were there, and you think about it just kind of grew
It's-
and nobody cared.
It's
It was-
piss poor forethought by
Yeah.
the powers that be at that time. 'Cause
Yes.
they should have been like, "Oh, we probably need to buy some stuff around here."
We're gonna
Right.
we got a 50-year deal.
Yeah.
yeah,
So-
not let the zoo
Right.
pick it all up.
Right.
But
Yeah.
that's a benefit for the state. So,
so neither here nor there. I guess it is what
are
it is.
you guys going down at all? Will you go
I don't
down?
think so. I'm not. Gonna
My mom goes every year.
Oh, nice.
She and one of her friends, they go down usually the Monday night
Yeah.
of the finals. You know that not this Monday, but next Monday.
Championship series night.
She likes to go for those.
Perving
kinds of-
on some
and
college kids in tight pants.
and they always get great seats. They always get great seats. And yeah,
Mom, how's the game? The cakes were great.
Yes. I remember several times we talked to some of the women that were preparing food, that they did the food every year for all the teams.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And just like is like den mother.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, taking care of all these because you forget watching how old these guys are.
Right.
You really, you know,
Well,
it's
and
like
Husker
watching college football.
Yeah, I always think you guys are like now watching Huskers. I would think it's like you. Like, you think they're adult men playing, and they're just not.
Old and decrepit.
Man, and you're right. But ladies love the baseball pants.
I know.
They love.
There's nothing wrong with them
Yeah, they
at
do.
all. I like the long legs too, the long pants.
Yeah, it's not because it's not about down there. It's about the.
But they look
the
nice.
cakes,
It makes
like you
their
said.
legs look long.
See,
It's
and
like,
late-
it's nice.
Guys, rightfully so, are lewd, and women are just as bad. You talk to any women that
Women
go
are
to those
worse
games.
sometimes, yeah.
They love the game. They love to watch, but they're like, hey, I've had many of them tell me, scenery is great.
Right.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
If
See,
I
you
go
know,
to a volleyball
I
game
know,
and say
I was
that,
just
no,
gonna
I'm
say the thing.
ostracized and kicked
You're
out
a
of
perv.
society. I just sit there and don't say anything. I don't even look. I'm just looking down at the ground.
like
oh.
like literally a Husker volleyball game.
Hey,
yeah,
what
you'd
happened
be
there,
like,
guys? Somebody tell me, because I don't want to look
I
and look
can't look.
creepy.
Right.
Get caught on a screenshot or something.
I can't
like,
watch. I can't
Just
watch.
watching the out of bounds
You're
line here. I should
absolutely
probably
right.
give me a flag.
Yeah, you're totally right.
Huge double standard. It's ha 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 when the ladies do it, and it's gross when the guys.
I
do
went
it.
with a group of
It
my
is.
buddies and their wives, and their wives brought friends. And so I'm watching the game, and in between pitches, I'm watching them, and it was the whole like finger in the mouth, like, ooh, and eye rolls. And I'm like, so I leaned over because I'd had a couple cocktails, and I was like, hey, at least hide it. Like, don't make it that creepy. And they're just instant red faced, flex like, whoa, we don't know what you're talking about. I was
Never
like,
mind.
yeah, hey, wipe the drool off your chin.
Yeah.
Like,
And
just
it's-
wipe her up there.
And I will say, it's not just the College World Series too, because I like going to pro games. And sorry, it looks.
Yeah, but those
nice.
pros are only about 6 years older than the college kids.
Right?
What else?
Some of them.
They're adults.
No, you're right. Over 18, they're fine.
Jill's Googling loss. How old was it in the state of Nebraska? 16. Okay.
We're good.
I did that a long time ago. Anyway,
Yeah.
Moving on.
moving on, definitely. So we had College World Series in
Yep.
town. Father's Day happening.
Yeah.
Then also summer solstice is the 17th officially.
What is that?
I thought it was in the 20s.
Longest day of the, I think it's 17th. Oh, 17th is the full moon.
Yeah.
So the longest day, the
26th or
20th.
20th?
It's the
Yeah.
20th. We were both wrong. It's the 20th.
Fair enough.
Is the
Very
longest,
factual here on
right?
Pat and JT.
And it's going to storm
Eventually.
somewhere in Nebraska this weekend.
Eventually we get it right.
Today.
But yeah, the summer solstice, which is the longest day, shortest night. And there will be what they call the strawberry moon. It's a full moon that's going to be on the 17th, I think, through the solstice.
Why
That will happen.
strawberry?
Because that's when the wild strawberries are ripening.
Oh.
So the June full
Ripening.
moon
Okay.
is
Are
called.
Are you a big astronomer?
I like.
Galileo?
I tell you what I miss is like living out in Juniata. You could see all the stars.
Yeah, fair.
That's cool.
You know?
On the 308, baby.
Yeah, it's true. And I actually was in the 402.
I know, you're still 402.
We were just a squiggle
They got
over.
to change that line.
the line.
Yeah.
More vertical.
Somebody was drunk when they drew it.
Like, there.
Right. Why? What does it
Grand
go down?
Island's in. and
Does
then
it go down the
Juniata's-
county lines or is it just swervy?
No, there are some counties that are split.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
It is. It's crazy. But so yeah. I
See
miss
all the
that.
stars.
I miss that part. I miss that. I like the stars. I like nighttime. But the full moons. Yeah, and you could never beat them because in the mornings when we were driving in super early, we could always see them in the mornings.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of stuff going. So they say that this moon also is guided by, just so you know, Pat, Sagittarius.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Is that you?
I love
It's
strawberries. Yeah.
We're
damn.
both
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. It's
So is-
fire.
and so is
What
Beth.
month is that?
December.
December.
Okay.
We're
primarily.
basically the Sagittarius. If you look us up, it just says doormats. Super nice. Suckers.
Can you guess? Can you guess? Can you guess?
Would you?
Will
Yeah.
yes?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Sure, I love it. Thank you.
Say yes and then bitch for 12
That's
hours.
exactly right. We used to do that all the time. Oh my God. You have something coming up and and we both were guilty of this. You would make plans for something, whether it's family, it was work, it was whatever it was. Absolutely. That sounds like, because you want to help.
Right.
I want to help. Absolutely. That sounds great. I'll do it.
And it's so far down the road.
Right. And then a week before, Jesus,
And then spend that, especially that day. It's like, I don't want to do anything. I want to do anything but do this.
When's the last time you said no?
I told Sophia we couldn't go to Shields yesterday. To my daughter.
There you go.
I go take a stand.
I don't have a problem saying no to the kids. I'm fine.
Just random strangers.
Right.
Hey, can you pick up my car here? I got to change my tire. You bet.
What can I do for you?
got it.
I'll hold that for you.
My jack's broke. Can you just get down there and squat under my
got
car? You bet.
Okay, quick story before I forget this story. Yesterday, this is a flashback to our podcast from yesterday because I told the story. We went to Schramm Park, okay? And we left Schramm Park, and Sophia wanted to stop and get some food. She's minted. I said, if you want to pay for food, that's fine. You can pay for it on your own. Went in, and
She's minted?
got money.
She doesn't have
Yeah.
a job yet.
Yeah,
But she has.
She has like 4 large in her purse.
Nice.
And I'm like, dude, you can't be rolling around Route 21 with
Rubber
a
band.
wad like that.
Rubber band?
It's folded up in her little mermaid thing.
Get a rubber band. You get a rubber band, people are like,
That would
whoa.
look thug.
They don't even take time to put it in the wallet. They just rubber band that. Watch out. But anyway.
She got change,
In
right?
like ones or what?
Ones, fives. She goes, and she actually asked me if she could unload some ones on me. I'm like, dude, I don't use cash. I don't have like a
You're
20
like the
that I can
bank or
cash.
Monopoly.
Yeah.
I wanna-
Sorry.
Send her down. I'll buy the ones.
You want some ones? She's got a ton. She's probably got 40 ones.
Yeah, I'll buy them.
Okay, I'll tell her. So we went to, and you may be able to swindle her a little bit because she's not. Kids nowadays don't use. I don't use cash ever. So and the kids don't use cash hardly ever.
She doesn't have a bank card though.
No, not yet.
So she's cash.
Bennett does. Yeah, she is cash, but she didn't spend the time, the mental space to remember and learn like money and change and everything. So yesterday we're walking out and she was doing something, so she handed me her money and I paid for it, and they gave me a couple dollars and a dime. It was whatever, that was the change. And I gave her the change, and she handed me the dime back, and she goes, "Here, Dad, you can keep the little quarter."
Oh.
And I'm like, "What did you say?"
We need to go.
talk.
Let's go
Yeah.
back to the blackboard.
Right, we need to go online. I got to show you some videos. It's not a little quarter.
Or call the school. Like, hey,
yeah,
Better
we might want
yet.
to go over pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. Might just want to refresh that.
like in the fall, a little refresher from
Just
this.
a little.
Maybe go back early a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey guys, we're talking about
Exactly.
money and change.
And these are not
my
little
God.
quarters. These are not fat pennies.
Dad, keep the mini quarter. I'm
yeah,
good.
keep the baby quarter.
Baby quarter.
I just want paper.
Oh my God, that's
Dad,
awesome.
I'm just about them sheets.
That's right.
Give me them sheets, Dad.
That's funny though that she's a
Didn't
saver.
care. She's like, whatever. Yeah.
Did you happen to? Then you didn't hit up Hy-Vee.
I did.
You did.
Yeah. You know what they had?
Thursday nights. What?
Oh, they don't have it. This Hy-Vee. The
At
steak.
yours?
The one out here on 180th is not there.
156.
They have sweet ass samples. I'll
you
leave
did.
that out.
You don't need to, that's
they
okay.
said sweet samples. Samples were on point. They had baby pancakes.
Thursday nights at that Hy-Vee on Maple. Yeah, that's where they have the steak night. It's like
they did.
$10.
I specifically asked.
Steak and
They didn't
vegetable
have
and a
it.
potato. I was like, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom,
Good
roasted.
deal. No kidding. Okay,
Yeah.
one other thing from yesterday. I'm just going to get your immediate reaction
Okay.
to the story we talked about. I think I already know the answer because you said just dot him.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the story that says dodgeball is oppressive
Dumb,
and
right?
is just legalized bullying?
I just don't even know how that. Like, if I know people, and maybe I do, and if that's the way you view it, then come up and say, "Hey, Verz, that's the way I view it." I'm like, "Hey, it was great to know you. I wish you all the best in life." When I have huge problems societally, but when like gymnastics, when gym was removed from school, like you can get out of gym, like coach, hangnail. I can't do this today. This is how bad. And what a different era. This is a good story. Thanks.
Yes.
So, Grand Island Senior High, circa 93-ish. And if you played football at Grand Island, you were in a class called weight training every first semester. It was just, you're like, all right, pick your classes, but there was one on there already. Like, you're in here.
You're in this.
So
Okay.
this little gal in our school, she was like, well, I want to take that class. And our head football coach taught that class. And it was a big deal. And finally, it's like, she can come in, but she's going to be treated like everybody else. Mm-hmm. So, dodgeball is usually like down the road, like down a ways. Nope, first day, dodgeballing. Split out the teams, and we're playing with those old rubber
Those soccer balls.
No.
Like, well, they were
Volleyballs.
like not soccer balls, but they were those red
volley.
kickballs.
No.
They were
No.
volleyballs?
Like a volleyball from the 40s that had been rubbed where it just had enough tack where you could hold it, but the ridges.
Oh, we're like nails sticking out.
Yes.
Yeah. I know exactly
So
what you're talking about.
we're doing this, and we're picking teams, and she's not on my team.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, all right, Vrzal's team is shirts, and that team is skins.
Oh, no.
And so she didn't. No, I give her a ton of credit.
Yeah.
Didn't even bat an eye. Sports bra, here we
Yep,
go.
Here we go.
And she's in it, right?
Yep.
She's playing, and she's dotting dudes. Well, when you lost in Grand Island, when you played dodgeball, you had to go put your hands against the wall, and the whole other team each got a ball, and they just got to fling it and hit it. You couldn't move. You just had to stand there. And if you got hit in the head, you're still in the game.
Oh, my God.
So if you're
So
playing,
encouraged.
you get hit in the head, you're like, you're still in. Like, all right, let's go.
Stop playing.
So she's in, and now again, giving her credit.
Mm-hmm.
She was running her mouth. She's like, you guys throw like
Yes, I know.
P word. You guys can't blah 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 blah. You that. I'm like,
Ja,
Jesus,
ja,
this is
ja.
awesome.
Okay.
So she's running it, so they lose. And so everybody's over there,
That's awesome.
and all the dudes kind of scooted away from her. And so we're all in our line. And I'm like,
What do you got to do?
I just let mine fly because I could throw. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of weight behind it, and a lot of momentum.
My gosh.
And so I just hit another kid with this. Bam, 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 bam. And you would have like welts. You'd have like the line of the
Oh, my
ball on your
God.
arm.
That would be fun.
Did she
But that's-
stuck it out though?
Whole best. She was pound for pound the strongest. Did the best she was the best.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
Good
it was
for
awesome.
her. Good for
But
her. But
that's-
that's just kind of like that trial by fire kind of thing. You know, I mean, it just takes one to cross the line. Then I bet there were there others that
We still talk about it. She and I, if I see her,
Oh, wow.
I'm like, best dodgeball player ever.
Right. That's
But
epic.
here's my deal for me with this, right? Because this is me. Like if some kid comes into a class and I feel somebody's going to pick on him, and bullying is now just prevalent because of we are able to get out the story quicker. Bullying's been around from the dawn of time,
Yeah.
right? But if I was in the class and I had a kid on my team and somebody was bullying, air quote him, or picking, as I always said, you're picking on him, that person, my buddy, whomever it would be, was my target.
Mm-hmm.
That's,
Oh, yeah.
that's the
That's how
problem.
you
No
take
one
care of
wants
it.
to stick up anymore.
No, they don't
Nobody-
because generally the ones who hit second
Right.
get in trouble.
Right.
They're the ones
Yeah,
that get
the
in trouble.
retaliators.
Right? And that's where we had the story that went along with this was the mom who was now banned from her elementary school because she went in and she confronted the boys that were bullying her son because his friends are afraid to step in
Yeah.
because then they get in trouble for
No.
taking,
It's not
for
even
taking
that.
it on.
I understand that portion. I don't even think it's that. I don't think people understand that's what you do for humanity.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we would play still dodgeball. It was a great game. It was in an old college gym.
Okay,
that looked
pause. You guys keep talking. I gotta go pick my son to work.
old college gym that looked like Hoosiers.
I'll listen
Yes.
on the way to. I'll listen on the way
So
to
it
work.
had the stands, and you were stage on the other side. So we would
Yes.
play, and I would say, just get a ball and get behind me. I was like, I'm going to go straight at these people. I'm going to knock all these balls out. And then literally you just run behind me and chuck it. We're going to get people out. And this kid, who's not very athletic, glasses, and the whole nine, he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're still buddies to this day.
Exactly.
But you take away situations. That's a safe space to stick up for somebody. You're in a competition.
No, you're right.
I can stick up for you.
Yeah, that's why I felt bad for the mom. She apologized for going to the school and confronting the 9-year-olds, but it had to because the school couldn't do it. The only thing the school had done was take her son out of circulation.
Now that
which
too,
wasn't
though.
fair because he wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
But the other boys, they took him out of circulation for his safety,
Right.
instead of pulling them out of circulation and saying, "You guys can go sit over there."
Here's another one though. I was the big kid, right? I was husky, and I had a kid that we were at my grade school, and this kid would just kind of pick at me. He would trip, do the foot trip thing and shove when I wasn't looking, and and I'd come home all upset. And my mom, God bless her, she goes, one of these days, she goes, I can't go help you. She goes, you have to get tired of this shit. You have to help yourself. And so we're rounding up to go back into school, and I'm walking in the line, following the rules. Kid kind of gives me the foot trip thing. I turn around and popped him, dropped him, nose bleeding. Teacher right there. I looked at the teacher, and I was like, we go see the principal now. And she goes, he deserved it. And just turned around and walked away.
Do that anymore.
I know.
Can't do that
But
anymore.
I'm not encouraging fighting
No.
by any means, but you have to stick up for yourself.
Whatever that is.
Right.
Whatever that is.
Whatever that may
Whatever's-
be.
And for different
Attack-
kids, it'll be different things.
Here's the best maneuver. Parents, if you're listening, here's the best maneuver. If you feel your kid's getting bullied, okay, so fire some insults at me. Go ahead, just fire away. I know
jerk. You're so bald.
You're correct.
You're I hear what you're doing right now. Agree.
You're right.
Agree all the way along.
Genetics. I lost my hair. I don't know what to do.
You're so dumb.
Yeah, I do struggle in school. You're correct. I hope someday to be as smart as you, though.
Right?
Like, I know you're smart.
It's the best thing you can
Right.
do. Totally takes all
You're
the fun
fat.
out of
Yeah,
it.
I know. My client. I don't work out enough. Hey, you want to work out? You want to help me? You're in shape.
Yep.
If you continually fire back with things they have no comeback for, their brain will shut down. That whole wiring is like, whoa, you should
What do we
be
do
you should
with
be
that?
crying by now, or you should be moping or turning your head. No,
Yep.
look them in the eye and say, you're right.
All those things are true.
Thanks for pointing that out.
I'm glad you brought that to my attention.
Finally, somebody told me. I thought so, but I wasn't
Yes,
sure. Don't know what to do.
exactly. And if you are though one of the kids that has a little more leverage, don't be afraid to
Right.
to step in.
And if you're a bully,
it doesn't
don't be
mean
an asshole.
fight. Exactly.
And we got enough of those in
Because
society.
I say most kids know if they're bullies, they
Right.
know they're bullies.
Yeah.
Most of them do. And granted, they'll say some kids bully because they're introverts
Yeah.
trying to protect themselves. I'll get you before you get me.
You know, after I dotted that kid too in 6th grade,
Yeah.
never said another word to me. He was like, hey, Verz, how you doing?
It was all
I was
good
like,
then. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But you
But
were
learn.
good.
Yeah.
You weren't coming after him anyway.
No.
Exactly. Oh
I
my
was
God.
I was a get along to get along guy. I didn't-
Wow. Oh my God.
No
Well,
need to
thank
rock
you.
the boat. Yeah.
Thank you
bet.
for coming in on Verz Day.
Yeah,
it
there
would
we
have
go.
been would have been sad without you. So happy Verz Day.
Or your listeners like, why do we bring this guy on?
Exactly. At any chance we get, if we can pull him in, we're going to pull him in. So I want to say a big thank you to Kugler Vision, Dr. Lance Kugler. You were there.
Yeah.
Did you know one of their newest deals is pretty much, they said this was happening already. And so they decided, let's just put it out there so
Mm-hmm.
people know. You could end up, when you go in for that free consultation,
Mm-hmm.
having the same day procedure.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Right? And it's like
Yeah.
when you went in for the consultation.
Ask for Haley.
And ask for Haley. There you
Yep.
go. And you go in for the consultation and you find out, hey, this is going to be your deal. You get excited.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember doing mine. And then I had to come back the next week to get the procedure. And I was like, oh, I want to just
Yeah.
do it. I'm amped
I'm
right
ready.
now. And so they said, barring anything irregular
Mm-hmm.
that needs to be taken care of, the same day you go in for the consultation, you could have the procedure.
My doctor, Mike Stuntz, was in, ate lunch the other day at Paisans.
Awesome.
It was good to see the doc. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yep.
Good to see.
Checked in. There you go. See
You
what I did
could
there?
See
what I did there?
I see what you did there. Hashtag see Omaha. You want to get your free consultation. A lot of people have been doing it. Just do the free consultation. Find out if this is something that could be in your lane. Get rid of the contacts. Get rid of the glasses. It's KuglerVision.com.
Verse, thanks, buddy.
guys.
Paisans, go to Paisans. What's your social media for Paisans?
We're at Paisans Pizzeria and then Paisans Pizzeria on the Facebook. 15605 West Center Road.
Sweet. All
All
right,
right, we need to have
Pa-
some beers. We need to start selling some beers.
Yeah,
I try to help.
beers.
You do.
it's
we got
Pat
wine and
JT.
vodka too.
Got everything. It's Pat and JT, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Pat and JT Podcast. A Parkville Media Production.